No, sir. You said you found it too much. I've started. So, hello, good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing? And how's your day? How's work today? Okay, so I want to say a very big thanks for the follow, for your support, for your likes, and for your comments, and for the people that are also asking for my TikTok handle. My TikTok handle is at Mimibankzcomedy. Same thing applicable to my Instagram and my Twitter. And please, I also appreciate if you can subscribe to my YouTube channels at Mimibankzcomedy. Please, let me subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on the Help me to turn on the notification bell in order for you to keep getting updates from us. I'm fine. Good evening, Mr. Pascal. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. How's your day and how's work today? So, just a quick one. I want to correct something. Regarding the video I made today, I posted a video today that a lady was asking me that why can't women be forgiven if they cheat on their man, but men can be forgiven by the same women. And I made a statement. I said a lock that allows every key to open it is declared useless. But any key that has the ability to open every lock is declared a master key. And I'm getting a lot of comments, and some people are saying that I'm supporting cheating and stuffs like that. It is one thing for you to read, and it's another thing for you to understand. So when you read something, or you watch something, or you hear something, try and gain full understanding before dropping your comment. When I made that statement, I meant to say that as a lady, there are things that you shouldn't drag with men. That is just it, and that's on period. You can't say because your man cheats on you and you want to cheat back to pay him back, or maybe you want to revenge by cheating on him back. No, that's wrong. There are things that you don't drag with a man, and two wrongs can make a right. I never said that cheating is good, and I never support men cheating on their women or whatsoever. But I'm trying to say that men and women are not the same thing. We are not the same. So it is not everything that a man does that you should also do as a woman. In the sense that you are trying to say that okay, you want to pay him back by cheating on him because he cheated on you. Who are you doing? You are not doing anyone, you are doing yourself. That's just the gospel truth. Whether you do good or you do bad, you are doing it for yourself. You are not doing it for anybody. So that's just it. Thank you so much. And regarding the video I made yesterday as well, I was it yesterday? I guess it was yesterday because I made a video. I talked about some people who abandon their father and also care for their mother. Some people that their mom will be sick, they will fly the mom outside the country or take them to the city to make sure that their mom feel better. But when it comes to their father's health, they won't pay attention, or they will just be sending money and allow the man to stay there in the village. A lot of people are now saying that yes, na papa wey support pikin na im go enjoy or something like that. Okay, let's start like this, or let's put it this way. There are some fathers that they are taking care of their children. It's not that they are not taking care of their. Are you on YouTube or TikTok? Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. My YouTube handle is Mimibankzcomedy. The Banks is spelled Bankz. I'm on TikTok. My TikTok also is at Mimibankzcomedy. The Banks is spelled Bankz. Thank you very much. So the video I made yesterday, some people were now saying that I'm supporting men, and I'm supporting men, and I'm asking them not to take care of their family. That I'm supporting men not taking care of their family. No, 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 no. When you watch video, calm down and understand it before you drop comments. That is not what I mean. What I'm trying to say is that if a mother or a woman fucks up, and you are able to forgive her, why won't you forgive your father for the same sin that your mother committed and you forgive her? So why won't you forgive your father? That is what I'm trying to say. The love we have for both parents should be mutual. It should be the same thing. We shouldn't abandon one while we care for one. For example, Okay, let's not even say that. Let me not just go there, sha. More videos are loading, more videos are coming. But please, when you watch my video, always try to understand what I am saying before you jump into conclusion. If you can forgive your mother for offending you, then you can also forgive your father for offending you. The both parents play a very important role by bringing you into the world. Yes, we know that our mother carried us in their wombs for 9 months. Yeah, kudos to them. I'm also a woman and I also carry my own children for 9 months. Yes, but that does not mean that you should not love your father. Do not forget that he has also been carrying you around for years in his sperm bag before he met his mom. And don't forget, women, they carry their pregnancy in their womb, while men, they carry it on their head. As soon as a man's wife gets pregnant, that is where all his focus and all his attention will be. So you can't just be channeling all the love to your mom without regarding your father. It is very wrong. It is not good. The same love you are giving to your mother, give that same love to your father. They are both your parents, and both of them, their blessings are important in your life. It's not only mother's blessings that are important, both your father's blessing is important. If your father blessing is not, if father's blessings are not important, Esau would have not stolen Jacob's blessings when Isaac wanted to bless Jacob and Esau stole the blessing. If the father's blessing was never important, that thing would have not happened there. So some women are also saying that I'm just supporting men, I'm fighting for men. If you pay a close attention to my content and you listen very well, you will know that my contents are plain and what I'm saying is very plain and it is clear. It is not supporting anyone, it is only saying that everyone should be treated equal. You take treating one better than the other, it means that you are doing partiality, and that is just it. And the truth is that even in this society that we are today, men are not like, people don't value men. Everything goes to the women. Everything goes to the women, and that is very, very wrong. In as much as we cherish our mothers, we should also do what? Cherish our fathers. That's just it. And I also said something in my video yesterday. Okay, there is I think, let me just put it this way. There is one of my neighbor, they were discussing something, and the man said something. He said he has trained two of his elder children, and when they finish school, they are doing well, they've gotten job. But once they come home, they only buy things for their mother without regarding him. And he said something, he said the remaining children that he won't train them. That is what he said. He said because he said he can't be investing on a child for the child to grow up and end up not supporting him or not taking care of him and only channeling care to the mother. So you can see that some of these men that they are not taking care of their children, sometimes it is because of what the senior children has done, the foundation that those senior children have laid. That is why you see that some of those men, they don't want to take care of the younger children anymore. So sometimes when there is a conflict or a disagreement between your mother and your father, don't just rush and take your mother's side. Take your time to ask your father some questions and understand what's wrong before you start taking anybody's side. And I will even advise you not to take anybody's side. Try and settle the disputes or the conflicts between them amicably without taking anybody's side. That is just it. Okay, marriage for Nigerian are something else. Mothers these days are mostly loved by the children. No one remember the father who also and care for the family. Mostly, all this is liability women that always impact the mindset on their children. Bring them on camera. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. I'm trying to invite some persons to join the live, but it's not working out. I don't know. Okay, and regarding a post I made about some women that they will have issue with their husband, and the next thing they will do is to carry their phone and start calling their pastor. There was a pastor that replied to my comments. He said something that is because I don't know the importance of spiritual parents in the family. That is why I'm saying rubbish. But I just look at the comments and I don't want to say anything about it. But if you watch that video, I made a statement. I said small arguments where you get with your husband, you rush, carry phone, start to dey call pastor, dey report am to am. That has pastor's wife ever called your husband? That has pastor's wife ever called your own husband to report pastor to him? Okay, before you know, the pastor started tackling me that it's because I don't know the role of spiritual fathers in the family. That is why I'm saying rubbish. That there is a family that something happened, and if not that they called him, something like this would have happened or stuffs like that. Okay, that is why I keep saying that when you watch videos or you read something, make sure you gain understanding of what you have watched and read before you jump into conclusion. When I made that video, if you listen to that video very well and you paid close attention, you will understand what I'm trying to say there. I did not say that if your family is on fire or maybe the problem is becoming too much that you should not tell your pastor. What I am saying is that it is not everything that happens in your family that your pastor should know. Hey, baby, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I hail you. So what I'm saying is that I did not say that okay, maybe if your husband is beating you or maltreating you, that you should not tell your pastor. No. I said it is not everything that happens in your family that you should tell your pastor. Some women can be so dramatic. Little issue that you can just settle amicably and you can just talk it out with your man. Before you know, you have carried phone to call your pastor and start reporting anything and start reporting your husband to your pastor. What are you trying to portray? Tomorrow now, some of them can start and can stylishly use your husband to preach in the church. That is what I'm trying to say. And you are trying to make it seem as if maybe your husband is toxic or useless. That's what I was saying. But I did not say that if your husband is beating and maltreating you, that you should not speak out. Speak out though. If your husband is maltreating you, beating you, and making you to go through pains and all of that, speak out so that people can help you. But what I'm saying is that little issues, some things that you can settle amicably, stop calling people to tell them that this. There are some things that are meant to be kept private. Everybody have what they are going through. That is just the gospel aspect of it. That's just that. That's that for that though. Okay, let me read this comment. It's not true, don't mind them. It's just that they have low mentality to understand your content. Meanwhile, they fall into the antics of the sentiment against men. I mean those pastors. Okay. That's just it because a lot of people just watch the content without gaining full understanding. They are just bashing me on comment section. Kilo de shepe pa mi ni. What did I do? I'm only spitting out facts. I'm only saying things that are meant to be said. And some women see it as if that okay, I'm standing by men, I'm supporting men. The aims and purpose of all these things is just that women are overrated, but nobody is seeing the hard work of men. So I want people to understand that men are also doing a great job in the society. It is not just all about women. That's what I'm trying to do. I want people to know the value of men. I want men to be loved, to be cherished, and to be valued. It's not all men that are useless, and it is not all women that are useless. The same way we have good mothers out there, we have good fathers out there. So stop using the experience you have with a bad man to paint all men. No, because one thing is certain: if you close your eyes for bad people to pass, when good people will pass, you won't know. That's justice. So you keep doing good until your good work pays you back. That's justice. So stop tagging everybody to be the same simply because one person offend you or something like that. It's just like a case of some people, maybe an Igbo man or a Yoruba man offend them. Before you know, they will tag all that tribe people to be bad. No, things are not done that way. In every state we have bad people, we have good people. But that is how it is in gender. We have good men, we have bad men. We have good women, we have what? Good men. So stop being judgmental or sentimental about this. That's justice. So Don't see it as if some people are even saying I'm encouraging men to cheat. They pay attention to what I'm saying. That is not what the content is trying to portray. It is trying to portray that if A can be forgiven, then B can also what? Be forgiven, because all sins are equal. That's just it. Okay, let me go through these comments. See, talk about those women that worship their pastor like God, calling their pastors daddy, my lord, etc. But the same women refer to their husband as this man, Mr. Man, Oga. Okay, this one also is a very crucial topic on its own. It's very, very crucial on its own. To me, it is wrong. That's just it. It is totally unacceptable because your husband is meant to be your Lord, and your husband is meant to be the head. I know there are some women like that okay, they talk to their husband anyhow, regardless of who he is to them. But when it comes to their pastor, they will be daddy, this, that, that is. No, it is wrong. Charity begins from home. Like me, as I am, if I cannot respect someone in my family, like maybe my elder sister or my elder brother, that same energy, I will use it for their age mate outside. That is just it. Because charity begins from home. You can't disregard your husband at home and be regarding your pastor. No. Your husband should come first. Your husband should be your Lord and not your pastor. Ojan Macha, good evening. How are you doing? Good evening. I'm doing well. How are you too? And how's your day? Hope you are fine. So that's that for that. Anytime you watch my content, please try and gain full understanding of what the content is trying to portray. Okay? And stop swearing for me in the comment section. Stop cursing me in the comment section. They don't swear for me back. Kilo day waiting I do. The truth is bitter. That's just it. And the truth is that nobody is perfect. Nobody. There is actually nobody that is perfect except God. That's just it. But let's keep trying our best. Let's keep doing what is right and what is good. Okay? Make sure you love your dad the same way you love your mom, and make sure you love your mom the same way you love your dad, because they are both important. And don't forget that what you sow is what you will reap. That's just it. There is no how you plant mango and at the end of the day the mango tree will start producing orange. No, it's not done that way. It is what you sow that you will reap. And that shade blessing. Auntie Mimi. Auntie Blair, Mama Abuja, I hail you. I hail you, my boss. Good evening, ma. Nice business. So that's that for that. There is no way that you will sow orange and expect to reap pawpaw. That's just it. And there is this particular comment. Let me quickly tackle this issue. There is this particular comment I keep seeing. Some will say that it is because their father did not take care of them. That is why even if their father is also dying, they will never take care of their father. Okay, okay. So this is my own opinion about this. And that aspect, I know it is very wrong. As a man, you shouldn't abandon your family. No. The truth is that you are the one that brought these children to this world. So you can't just abandon them and leave everything for your wife to be doing. No, it is totally unacceptable. And as an individual, if you find yourself in this category of family, or you find yourself in a situation like this, I would advise that you should forgive your father. That is just it. Because one thing forgiveness does is that it increases you and it makes you glow, and it also makes you grow. I'll advise that you should forgive him. I understand that it is what he sowed that he's reaping. But don't forget that by not taking care of him simply because he hurt you, you are also sowing a bad fruit. And when you also give birth to your own children, the same way you take care of your father, the same way you acted to your father is the same way they will also take care of you. So why not be the one that will put an end to irresponsibility in your family? Why not be the one to put an end to men not taking care of their children in your family? Don't pass it to generations to generation. No, don't do that. Please, I beg you. I know that sometimes it is very hard to forgive, and I know that
things hurt, and everyone have the way they respond to their pains and all of that. But I will beg you in the name of God to please let go of the past, forgive him and forget and move on. And I tell you, you also enjoy your own children. Don't stop passing that from generation to generation. Let it end in your own generation. Let it end with you. Put an end to it. Be the one that will stop it. Please stop passing it ahead, because no matter what, even though you do not take care of your father, you allow him to die of sickness, of hunger, or wherever. When you give birth to your own children, you also reap that. Whether he takes care of you or not, you also reap that. So I understand that it can be very hard to forgive, and these things can be very, 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 very painful. But please, please, I beg you in the name of God, forgive him. If God can forgive us for the sins that we are committing, then who are we not to forgive? You understand? Unforgiveness makes you to be bitter. Have you ever noticed something that maybe when you are quarreling with someone or you are having issue with someone, once you see the person, immediately there's this kind of anger and bitterness that will enter into you, like you don't want to see the person. Immediately you see the person, you start murmuring, you start grumbling, you get angry as if you should just do something to the person. That is one thing that unforgiveness does. But you find out that when you forgive this person and you people bounce back in normal rapport the way you guys are, you find out that when you see this person, there is this joy that will just come into you. And please stop carrying hatred from one generation to the other. Please have mercy and forgive your parents, no matter what the circumstance is. Even if it is your mother that abandoned you and your father based on one thing or the other, have mercy and forgive. If God can forgive us, we should also find the strength to forgive our parents. That is just it. So stop looking at it as if maybe I am supporting men, supporting men, supporting men, supporting men. No, this is done for men, or for the value of men, and for the effort of men to also be seen, and not just of the women. Some people say something in the comment section. I saw something like I think about two or more persons lay down that same emphasis. They said even if their mother abandoned them with their father, that for the fact that their mother carried them in her womb for 9 months, they will still forgive the mother, but for the father, they will never forgive. Just look at this kind of comment. It's not making any sense. It is not making any sense at all. Have you forgotten that it is also your father that planted you inside your mother's womb? Have you also forgotten? So when it comes to upbringing of children, or when it comes to reproduction, both the male and the female, they play a very crucial role in that. Without the father, there will be no child. That is just one thing I want you to know. Without him implanting you inside your mother's womb, there will be no you today. So if you are thinking that okay, because your mom carried you in her womb for 9 months, you will forgive her. Also remember that if your daddy did not plant you there in her womb, you will also not be nowhere to be found. So they both deserve forgiveness. They both deserve to be treated equally. They both deserve justice from you. That's justice. So stop treating one bad and be treating one good. No matter what, they are still our parents. They gave life to us. They brought us to this world. So let's just think about that one and forgive them and forget about everything. So guys, what's your intake on this? Drop your comments. Let's talk some more. And please help me to share this live so that we can get more people on the live. It's almost 11 o'clock. Mr. Isaac, good evening. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Okay. So, I don't even know if I should go or if I should come. More grace to you, my dear. Amen. Thank you so much, Mr. Frank. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Mr. James, good evening to you too. And how was your day? Hope you are fine. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you. Okay, so guys, don't forget Orukomi Onipada. I remain Mimibankzcomedy. In case you want to search for me on TikTok, my username on TikTok is Mimibankzcomedy, and don't forget that the Bankz is spelled Bankz, and also on Bankzcomedy. on YouTube as well. Please, I will appreciate if you guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. It doesn't cost money. It's just for you to just click subscribe and that's all. Then you turn on the notification bell in order to get updates from me back to back. Anytime I post, you just be getting updates from me. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take my YouTube channel to 1K for me, please. There are a lot of contents there that are not even on this my Facebook page. And trust me, you're gonna love them. They are educative and they are also funny. They are educative and it also has a very good sense of humor there that will help you to get rid of boredom for life. That's just it. In case you are having a bad day, in case you are getting upset, you are not happy, why not go to your YouTube, click on the search button and type Mimibankzcomedy and get rid of boredom for life and get rid of sadness and sorrow for life. So please, I beg you, help me to also share my YouTube link and get me to 1K subscriber on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for the likes, for the comments, and for always sharing my video back to back. I'm not taking it for granted, guys. I love you all. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate you guys. And please, regarding what I said, in case you are in this kind of category, please think about it and forgive your parents. Thank you so much for your understanding and God bless you so much. Yeah, best of its kind. Well done. Thank you so much, Mr. Omacho. Thank you so much. Mr. Aton, good evening to you too. And how was your day? Hope you are blessed today. All right, so I'm about to end the live video. For those of you that was unable to join us, maybe you are sleeping or you are busy, just don't forget to drop your comments and your opinion once this live video come across you. So thank you very much for your time. See you all tomorrow. God bless you. Sleep well and don't forget to pray before you sleep. I love you all. Bye guys.